Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we're going to be making a card using stamp sets from the annual catalog, the 2023 to April 2024. We'll actually be using the dies in the Nature's Prints stamp set and dies, coordinating dies, and the Sentimental Park, the dies only. In the Sentimental Park, we'll be using the little flower dies on our card. And we're going to be putting that around the wreath that we make with this die. And then we're going to be using a sentiment from Days to Remember, Happy Birthday. Okay, so let's get started. I have an 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of bubble bath cardstock, scored in the middle, and then I will fold that in half and burnish it. I have a piece of smoky slate. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. We'll go ahead and adhere that onto our bubble bath cardstock. We have a piece of the basic white. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and this has been run through my Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder. So we'll go ahead and adhere that onto the smoky slate. So we have all the basic pieces done. Okay. That aside, and then I'll bring in my pieces. So I've cut out the wreath using the smoky slate and the bubble bath. Okay, I'm actually going to glue these down right in the middle of the card. We're going to put down the smoky slate first, and I just have my glue, and I'm just going to kind of dollop it all around. Just little dots here and there to adhere this. You do want enough on here since this is an embossed piece of cardstock and it has texture to it. Okay. All right, we'll just press that down. And then I have the bubble bath. I'll do the same thing. Before I do that, I just kind of want to see where I want to put it. I don't want the dies matching. Of course, I'm not going to match this with this and lay it down. That's not the point of it. So I want to kind of do offset. I think maybe like that. So same thing, I'll just put dollops of my glue on here. And this is really easy to cut out of the die cutting machine. I ran it through once and then I backed it through. So it went through twice, and when I pulled this out, all the little tiny pieces fell out, no problem. This is a great little die. Okay, so then I'll put that on here. I have a little pair of tweezers to help me. There we go. We'll press that down. Okay, then I have all these little flowers. Okay, so I thought I would arrange these on here. And I have these little guys as well. So these little dies right here, they also came from Nature's Prints. Okay, so I die cut those. This is the Starry Sky, and then just a piece of vellum. And then I'm going to use my glue dots to lay these down. I'm going to put it right about there. And then the vellum on top. And kind of put that like that. And then I'll do the same thing, again pointing the opposite way. And the vellum. Here I just cut off, just ripped off a little piece of the bottom so it wasn't so long. Okay, and then we're going to take the flowers, and I kind of like to arrange them first to see where I want them. I thought maybe something like this. Yep, looks good. All right. So again, I'll be using my little adhesive dots, glue dots. The two larger ones at the top. And then the medium one. And these are Starry Sky, and this lighter color is Orchid Oasis. And this is really great, this set of dies, because it comes with, I believe I counted 8 separate dies for these little flowers. The whole set has, I believe, 18 dies that comes with it in this sentimental park. All right, that looks good. And then I'm gonna take our linen thread and make a bow. And this I make a double bow, so it's a little bit more substantial. Okay, so I double this. I'm gonna make a little bow. And then we'll use a glue dot to adhere this as well. Fiddle with this a little bit. There we go. Okay. Shorten these ends a little bit. And I like it to look kind of willy-nilly on there. And I take a little glue dot and put that on the back. And we'll put that right there. And then you can adjust these little tails if you want them shorter, but I like it just like that. And then we're gonna take from, let's see, that is the Days to Remember stamp, the Happy Birthday. And this is the Starry Sky. I'm just gonna stamp this down. And I'm gonna actually fussy cut this. So I'm gonna go around it pretty close to the writing. This is very easy to do. I move my paper. more than I move my scissors. Get a nice little border on there. Okay. Then I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals and put that on the back there to pop that up. And we're just going to put that right down here. And then I had a bunch of adhesive backed Milky Dots. Now I believe these were from the last catalog we had, but we have plenty of other things in the current catalog that would work just fine to put in the middle of these flowers. I just wanted to use these up. You can certainly put maybe some Wink of Stella on here if you like. I just thought this was fine like this. It's so pretty. I love pink and gray together. I think it's one of my favorite combinations. Okay. And that's it. Isn't that beautiful? That pink and the gray. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. If you like anything that you saw here, I will link everything in the description below. You can click on that and it'll take you straight to my Stampin' Up! Store site, and you can order anything from there. I would appreciate your business. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment to my channel for future videos. That helps me as well. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.